Hello, my marvelous people. Today I wanted to talk to you about this Lego Spider-Man mask that dropped on January 1st. 487 pieces for $69.99 USD. Ouch. But we'll get into that later. First and foremost, I do want to thank the Lego group. Thank you so much for sending me this Lego set over for review. All thoughts and opinions are my own. Second, please like this video. It really helps my channel. And if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button because I'd love to have you here. All right, high level thoughts. This set looks so cool, but the build experience, among other things, is just not worth $70 to me. And I'm gonna get to that towards the end of the video. Very quick look at the booklet. This is actually really cute. Oh, it's upside down. Oh, no, it's not upside down. Oh my God. I actually love this silly sort of Spider-Man peeking out of the top corner. Very playful, very Spidey-like. You actually do get a tiny little tidbit on the inside from the Lego designer, along with some cool artwork from the comic books. I'm actually a huge Spider-Man fan. He is my favorite superhero of all time. Since I was little, the first comic books I ever read were Spider-Man and X-Men. Funnily enough, I actually don't have any Spider-Man things because if you haven't noticed, there's so many Spider-Man collectibles. This set came with one sticker sheet, and actually, I did a little something here. I didn't place any of the stickers. The reason being, when I was like about to place the first sticker, I kind of wasn't sure if they would line up accurately to the other printed pieces. And so I told myself I'm going to wait until the end to place them so that they can line up. And I also kind of just wanted to see, since I wasn't sure when I looked at the box if they were printed parts or stickers, I then kind of wanted to get an idea of what it looked like without any of the stickers. And so I thought maybe this is something that my audience would be interested in seeing too. So as you can see, this is what the Spider-Man head looks like naked. The front directly looking at it and even the back are printed, and it looks really slick. It's just really the top right here, and then the sides get these non-printed parts. Part of me does have to wonder if we couldn't get, for example, this 2x4 tile up here, 3 or 2x4 sloped pieces printed, because we do have some of those printed in the front side. Obviously, I can see how it could be much harder to print these angled parts, but again, we do get 3 of these large sort of plated parts that are printed. Now, I'm gonna take a few minutes to apply these stickers. Part of the reason I wanted to wait is I just wanted to make sure that the stickers lined up to the other parts that it might be connecting to that might be printed. I would just hate to see gaps later that I could have fixed. So here we go. Let's see how I do. That was 11 stickers. It was pretty painless. They were big stickers for the parts, but I am glad I waited because especially these top 4, if you can see, connect first to each other and then sort of to this 2x4 on the top. So I am glad I placed them after the fact here. It doesn't matter too much for these side ones. However, they do sort of touch, so I made sure to put them kind of closer together. I personally never mind the stickers that much. I'm a little indifferent about stickers and I never care about placing them straight either. I find that the less I think about it when placing them, the better they come out. However, for the price of this set, I really think we should have had printed parts. Now, a bit of a disclaimer here. I have only ever built Star Wars helmets. I've never built any masks or helmets from other lines like the Star-Lord or Iron Man helmet or Venom. Most of the Star Wars helmets do follow a rinse and repeat formula. If you've built one helmet, you've kind of built them all. Hence why I made my own versions of the Sabine helmets. So in that sense, for me, the internal structure of this and building this in general was just a very different build experience. I did like it and I did think it had really fun techniques, especially these eyes here, but I would kind of call this a pretty simple build. It kind of boils down to me, the fact that it's like a 400 piece set and it's $70. So as I've mentioned before, I think this helmet looks sick. I think it's gonna look really cool on display. I've actually already tested out behind one of Scobo's helmet displays and it looks so cool. There are certain gaps throughout this build though that I can see as being a con for some people. So if this is something that could bother you, there's some gaps here along the side, right along the jawline, right here at like the top center of the cranium. And the most glaring one would be when you're looking directly at it. Personally, they don't bother me, but I can see this bothering some people. Bottom line for me is I can't recommend this Lego set at full price. I mentioned earlier, and I wanted to touch on what the Lego build experience is for me. I often do this thing called knolling, which is that I separate every bag piece out before I start building. So by color and by part, and I organize them in like straight lines. I often joke, yeah, Lego sets are so expensive, so me knolling, it makes my Lego set last longer. I get more of my money's worth out of the expensive Lego set I just paid for by taking more time and separating out the pieces. But honestly, there is some truth to that. I find the knolling aspect enjoyable, therapeutic, and I do get a sense of making my Lego set last longer. ever. Like, why would you pay $700 for a Lego set that you're gonna speed build in 15 hours? I was gifted this set for review by the Lego group thanks to being a part of the Lego Ambassador Network, but had I paid full price for this set, I would have felt like I didn't get my money's worth out of the build experience. I hope that makes sense the way that I just tried explaining it, but overall, if you can get over the gaps, the unprinted parts, this is a great looking Lego set and definitely a must-have if you're a Spider-Man fan. If you've made it this far, please hit the thumbs up on this video. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you like my videos, please hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you here.